What's going on, all you crazy Diecast racers and fans, and welcome to Blizzard Bash here on PowerUp Pass. I'm your host Clancy, and this is my co-host Aries.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today.
Winter has officially taken over the track. The Blizzard Bash is all about precision on ice, smooth lines, steady speed, and keeping control when the track gets slick.
This course rewards drivers who can stay clean through the turns and punish anyone who pushes just a little too hard. You'll see winter-themed builds of all kinds out there today. Snow-inspired colours, creative designs, and some ambitious choices. So whether it's a purpose-built winter racer or a bold experiment, every car will need to prove it belongs out here.
Alright, I think it's time that we introduce the racers for the Blizzard Bash. First, want to welcome back a few seasoned veterans. We've got Sloppy Bear, Puff Racing, Racer Gnome, HSL, Abby Normal, and Oregon Outcast Diecast. A special welcome to Gravity Throttle Racing. We have Zamak Speed Shop hoping for another win. Special welcome to G-Force Racing and Schubaby. Want to welcome back our good friends from Polk County Diecast Racing, Tortoise King, Willie G, and my man the Iceman. Another victor of PowerUp Pass, Chase Family Racing. Our dear friends at 49 Diecast Racing, special welcome to Dog Squab Racing. Always great to have our friend from G-Man Racing, the kid from Maniac Motorsports, and Mako braving these cold winters instead of enjoying his beautiful Florida sunshine.
This is your field for the Blizzard Bash. Veterans, champions, newcomers, all chasing winter glory here at PowerUp Pass. Well, Clancy, I think it's time we announce the racers of Group 1.
First off, from Polk County Diecast Racing, we have Willie G racing in the Lancer Evo. Proven platform with a strong balance and quick acceleration. Next on the grid, from Dog Squab Racing, we have Tucker Bear rolling out in the Honda Spucket. Compact chassis, light frame, this could be dangerous on cold surfaces, but if it stays composed for the drops, it should do just fine. From 409 Diecast Racing, we have PD from the DET, lining up with the Subaru WRX STI. This all-wheel drive vehicle can be a serious competitor in the cold. And rounding out the group from Puff Racing, we have Misty G driving the 5-alarm fire truck. It's a bold choice. It's tall, it's heavy, but if it keeps momentum on the straight, it could surprise everyone.
Beneath the towering peaks near Grand Teton National Park, Group 1 lines up. 3 seasoned veterans and 1 remarkably ambitious dog behind the wheel, ready to open the Blizzard Bash and set the tone for the day.
This storm won't stop us. We're ready to race. Our team's prepared for any condition.
Right, race 1 underway with Willie G in that pole position, and we really want to give a special thanks to our friends at Polk County Diecast Racing and Gravity Throttle Racing for filling in the last minute with some of those empty spots.
Willie G and PD immediately side by side. This is a battle early, and Willie G is still holding that top spot. All racers glide beautifully over the bumps, down the final stretch, and it's Willie G taking first. PD secures second, Tucker Bear comes in third, and Misty in the 5-alarm fire truck rolls across in fourth. Here are the standings after the first race.
Willie G with 5, PD with 3, Tucker with 2, Misty with 1.
What a perfect day for some fun in the snow. Let's go, buddy.
Race 2 is underway with our canine contender on the pole, and right out of the gate, this pup is pushing hard. Aggressive start. No hesitation through the launch.
Amazing race by this pup past the Sugar Rush Speedway, Candy Cane Loop, and swirly twirly gumdrops. Willie G trying to catch up. He hits those bumps hard over the conductor curve, and no crashes by the Polar Express. Willie G takes first, Misty comes in second, PD takes third.
That's the unfortunate reality of winter racing. One rough landing can change everything. And it's time for the mid-race results.
Willie G leads with 10, PD with 5, Misty G with 4, Tucker Bear with 2.
Misty G with Puff Racing ready to take charge. Watch yourselves, everyone.
Misty G has always been a competitive racer here at PowerUp Pass, and she's been showing that even piloting that massive fire truck. Through the Black Ice Bend and past those penguins, they start to separate.
Once again, Willie G and PD surge to the front, battling side by side before Willie G opens up another smooth, commanding lead down the straight. All 4 racers clear the bumps cleanly this time, and it's Willie G taking first yet again. PD locking in second, Missy G rolling across in third, and Tucker Bear.
Oh no, it looks like our canine friend took a fall off that North Pole Plunge, landing right by that Polar Express again.
Let's have a look at the results after race 3.
Willie G with 15, PD with 8, Misty with 6, and Tucker Bear with 2.
Woo, lines in the stomach, baby. This is all real. Let's go. Keep pushing, Detroit.
PD from the DET looking sharp from 409 Diecast Racing. I gotta say, he resembles one of their other racers, but I thought Lara was from Texas.
The group stays tight through Black Ice Bend before stretching into a clean single-file line through the Candy Cane Loop, with Willie G once again finding the front and controlling the pace.
PD and Tucker fight each other over the bumps. Willie takes advantage and takes first, Tucker second, PD third, and Misty, performing her first responder duties, takes up the rear, making sure everyone crosses the finish line safe.
Here are the standings after the fourth and final race.
Willie G finishes with a perfect score of 20, followed by PD from the DET with 10. Those two will advance on to the quarterfinals.
Let's go ahead and introduce the second group of racers. Kicking off Group 2, we've got Crimson Frost from Chase Family Racing, driving the Governor. This machine looks like it came here with authority. If this car lives up to its name, it won't just race the field, it'll manage it. Next up, from Sloppy Bear, it's Cyan driving the Snow Globe. It's creative, it's bold, and somehow it works. The big question is whether that festive flair translates into speed when things get slick. Rolling in from Zamak Speed Shop, we've got Salty behind the wheel of the plough truck. This one came equipped with a full plough blade, which for safety reasons he has agreed to remove prior to racing. But don't let that fool you, this guy has some serious anger issues. And rounding out Group 2 from Racer Gnome, it's Gnomeo driving the Rink Racer Zamboni. That's right, a Zamboni on an icy track. It might be the most on-theme entry of the day. Built to smooth ice, now tasked with surviving it. We'll see if this gnome is here to clean up the competition, or just leave a fresh sheet behind him. Here are the racers of Group 2, a previous victor looking to continue his reign at PowerUp Pass. A master of themed builds who always shows up perfectly matched to the track, a former race winner arriving in a salt-spreading truck ready to corrode the competition, and of course our favourite gnome ready to resurface the ice, smooth out the field and see if he can quietly polish his way into the next round.
I command the eternal frost. Winter's power! Feel the bite of endless winter!
Race 1 of Group 2 is underway with Crimson Frost in the pole position. He wastes no time proving he is here to defend his crown, jumping out multiple car lengths ahead of the rest of the pack.
Salty tries to close the gap from behind. They power past the Candy Cane Loop and the sea of swirly-twirly gumdrops, where Salty struggles to build momentum on the straight as Crimson glides over the bumps, bends, and dips, taking a commanding first-place finish, Salty securing second, and unfortunately, Cyan and Gnomeo got hung up near the sea of swirly-twirly gumdrops. And here are the results of the first race.
Crimson from Chase Family Racing with 5, Salty with 3.
Cyan from Sloppy Bear, here to shake up the competition.
Alrighty, race 2 of Group 2 with Cyan in that pole position, ready to shake it up like a snow globe. Crimson is pushing her along the track and oh no, she tips over by the Penguin Pass and he carries her all the way to the Candy Cane Loop. Bit of congestion up there, but Crimson and Salty make it through. Alright, Crimson goes down, no, crashes on the North Pole Plunge, leaving Salty an open track to take first.
The gnome once again finds himself stranded near the sea of swirly-twirly gumdrops, while Crimson remains stalled on the Candy Cane Loop. Here are the standings after the second race.
Well, we got triple DNF, Salty leads with 8, Crimson with 5.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
Racer Gnome in that pole position, and he and Cyan are struggling a little bit over the snowy skyway, while Salty and Crimson plow through Black Ice Bend.
Crimson hits trouble past the Penguins at Sugar Rush Speedway, losing momentum, but Salty builds a massive lead and looks untouchable. Here come those blizzard bumps, and disaster strikes. He wipes out and buries himself in the snow. That opens the door for Crimson to recover, build speed down the stretch and steal first place, with Gnomeo powering through to take second, while Cyan makes an impressive late push but stalls just before the final frosty turn and is unable to complete the run.
Alright, let's watch the instant replay. Here goes Salty over those bumps, ready to take the lead, and barrel rolls off the side. What an unfortunate mishap for him. Well, the results after race 3, Crimson with 10, Salty with 8, Gnomeo with 3, Cyan yet to finish.
This damn storm! I can't see a thing! Gotta get this truck moving! Move it!
Race 4 is underway with Salty's truck on the pole, and fittingly so, because if you've ever survived a Wisconsin winter, you know these salt trucks are a necessary villain, clearing the roads but leaving driveways buried and undercarriages slowly rusting away.
And we see another battle between Crimson and Salty. Crimson takes a nice clean run over the bumps. Down that North Pole Plunge, he takes first and sets a new track record.
And he will be the only one who finishes the race, because we have yet another triple DNF out of Group 2. Salty going down after the bumps, Gnomeo stalling at the Candy Cane Loop, and Cyan sidelined at Black Ice Bend. After 4 races in Group 2, it's Crimson Frost on top with 15 points after a dominant showing, and Salty locking in second with 8. Those two move on to the next round, while the rest of the field sees their Blizzard Bash run come to an end.
Congratulations to our advancing racers, Willie G from Polk County Diecast Racing, PD from the DET representing 409 Diecast Racing, Crimson Frost from Chase Family Racing, and Salty from Zamak Speed Shop.
A special thanks to those that participated in today's races, and congrats to those that advance. From all of us here at PowerUp Pass, thank you for joining us for episode 1 of the Blizzard Bash. We look forward to the remaining qualifying rounds as the competition tightens, the mountain grows steeper, and the road to the championship continues here in the shadow of the Tetons. I'm Aries.
And I'm Clancy, signing out until the next green light.